Joining me on the telecast is Rajlakshmi Joshi, political analyst. Rajlakshmi, will start with West Bengal. Obviously, a lot that has happened. The last 2 days remaining, 29th is when the polling is going to happen in phase 1. How do you predict the elections are going to be in whose favor?
Hello, Megha. I had actually done this expertometer at the start of this month. I think the 1st of April, to be precise. And at that time, I had predicted for West Bengal, I had predicted a figure of 150 to 160 for TMC and 130 to 140 for the BJP. Now, I think that as the days have progressed and as we are looking at the way in which the first phase happened, I would say that the BJP has much better chances actually. Looking at the way in which people are fearlessly going ahead with the voting. Because even at that time, I had told Vineet, who was anchoring the show, I told him that if people are able to go fearlessly, then the numbers could even increase for the BJP. So I think that it is either a kate ka takkar, that is, both have an equal chance, or even you could even have a situation where the BJP has an upper edge.
Okay,
so
okay.
that is
And
the
what
way
are
that
the chances? What are the chances of, like you said, if it's a neck and neck fight, is there going to be resort politics that we'll see? Is there going to be poaching of the MLAs? We've seen it too many times, far too long. We saw it in Karnataka. There have been other states, Maharashtra, for instance. Do you think a similar fate awaits West Bengal?
Megha, if the numbers are too close, then obviously, all parties will have to hold their cards very close to their chest. They will have to keep their flock intact. All of that will definitely happen. And but the way in which things are going, I can see the kind of desperation. I can see the kind of fear, and I can see how the TMC is rattled. Even they are even rattled by the fact that the military personnel is there to ensure free and fair elections. So that itself gives away the fact that they know how the numbers are going.
Okay.
And don't discount the fact that Humayun Kabir is turning out to be a big trouble for her, even the AIMIM. So all of them are eating away into her Muslim votes.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to another important state, Tamil Nadu, 234 of those seats. Do you think DMK is going to continue with its reign?
Megha, one thing about Tamil Nadu is that the AIADMK has returned to power in the past, but the DMK in its history has never returned to power. That is the way it has been with the DMK. And this time around also, I don't see that the DMK has done anything phenomenal. And very frankly, they had promised more than 500 plus promises in their manifesto, and out of which I think they have merely fulfilled, perhaps 25 or 30 of them. So that is how things stand, and people are not really very happy. There were a lot of issues, and the BJP had actually brought up all these issues about how, the issues about, say, maybe the language issue or even the SIR, that has never been the major issue in Tamil Nadu. So that has not really affected it as much as the DMK wants people to believe that the SIR was a major issue or that the language is a major issue. What the people want there is employment, of course, and also a lot of people, especially the Hindus, are actually aghast at the way in which their culture, the way in which their religion is being ridiculed. So all of that is also causing a major, things are going in favor of the ND. And even if you have noticed.
All right, that's interesting because not too many people have given that prediction that the AIDMK plus BJP combined is going to actually surpass the DMK numbers. So it's going to be interesting. Kerala, 140 seats. How do you think the UDF versus the LDF tussle is going to work out?
Megha, the way I see it, I think that the UDF and the LDF are almost at par with each other right now, and things could go either way. But what I see is that the BJP is making some inroads, and that is a huge achievement for the BJP, considering that They have done very poorly in the state in the past, in spite of the fact that they have a huge presence of the RSS. But in spite of that, the BJP has always struggled here. But then now, especially after the mayor elections, especially after the council elections and the panchayat elections, you have seen that they have had a mayor and in Thiruvananthapuram, which was a major feat, you could say. So the BJP making inroads there is a big news, but both the parties are equal with each other, and which if supposedly if say the UDF loses, then I think it will be a big huge loss of face for the UDF, especially Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because then in Kerala it is usually there is a flip flop, and already you have the LDF coming into power for 2 times consecutively, which has never happened in the past. So then, if third time round the same thing happens, then I think it is a huge loss of face for the Congress and especially its leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, moving on to Assam, 126, voting is completed. Exit polls, our results are going to be released on 29th evening itself. Do you think Himanta Biswa Sarma has garnered enough goodwill and faith of the people of Assam to be voted back to power?
Yes, absolutely, Megha. See, he is hugely popular, especially among the women. And as you know, that in recent times, the M factor or the woman factor, the Mahila factor has been a huge aspect in terms of electoral politics. And Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, he has done all the right things in the favor of all the women as well, and also he has done a lot of development works, and also he also has the advantage of the double engine, and not to forget that infiltration is a huge aspect in Assam, contrary to what the opposition would like us to believe. So that on ground is a major issue, and people are actually hassled. So I think that this issue that has been brought up by Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, I think that that is definitely finding favor with the electorate, and I see him coming back to power in huge numbers.
Okay. Okay, and finally, Puducherry, 30 of those seats, it's a union territory. Which way will the tide go?
Megha, here again, this was something which was kind of a Congress stronghold, but then somehow the Congress seems to have a problem holding on to its flock. So here you have somebody who has broken away from the Congress, formed his own party, and there now he is the one who is leading. And now BJP has joined hands with him, and that is how again you have another place which is Puducherry, which is again in the NDA fold. So this time around also there was a huge confusion in the way in which the Congress behaved in terms of giving out the tickets and about their alliances with the DMK, and all of that was a huge mess. So as usual, this has been happening in so many different states, whether it may be in Bihar, whether it may be even in Tamil Nadu, and now in Puducherry also. So again, they are losing badly there on that front. And again, the NDA, that is, I think, is gaining. And I see 15 to 20 seats for the NDA, and for the Congress, I see 5 to 10 seats, not more than 10 seats in any case there, Megha.
Okay, all right, Rajlakshmi Joshi, thank you very much for speaking to us, sharing those numbers, the estimates. Of course, voter is the king. Voter decides what happens to the political parties and political leaders, and we will know about it very soon, come 3rd of May. On that note, I slip into a short break. Stay tuned. On the other side, we have more of our political analysts and senior journalists who give us their numbers, stick their neck out and make those estimates, give us the statistics, and on Expertometer, we will then compare their numbers to the actual, to the, of course, exit poll results on our channel on 29th, and then, of course, the actual results that are going to be the deciding factor of political leaders and their political parties in all these 4 states and 1 union territory. Stay tuned.